Hello, this is Alexius, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. The amount of response I've gotten off of this mission is stunning. Thank you all for all your suggestions. I have so many, I don't even know what to do with them all. We're still in Alpha 1 version 61, so I am a bit reluctant to do this one, but it's about time for me to record another episode, and I can only delay it so much. One of the things I kind of want to do this time is take maneuverability and survivability, and let's go all the way down to the destroyer. See how many destroyers we. This has been suggested a few times. I'd like to see where it goes. Ooh, gun mount. Put one there as well. Pick two guns on. Make it full aft for now. And what we have left, we triple. Have to offset it significant. A little bit of space to work with. Maybe not enough. Why do we place? I'm not gonna worry about it. Now moving to turbines. Favorable. Completely. Surprisingly, diesels are not that they're available, but that they don't increase significantly. Oil loses us. Just go to induced. Gets us most of them. Up 4, of course. Because why not? Okay, so yeah, we can do minimum size. I think losing 3 destroyers, 48, 45 is worth having maximum bulkheads. Definitely like more engine. Thin limits. Most of the protection measures don't seem very useful to me as a destroyer. To Lyddite, go for the explosive, high explosive. I'm going to lose range and accuracy, but I think it's worth it for the destroyers at least. No electric torpedoes on this one. Okay, that works. Could take. Alright, that'll work. And the communications works. That leaves us with 40 as is. Then any increase in speed is going to decrease the number of destroyers we get. We have weight left over. Does that, we might as well not use the turbines. $29.5 knots. Our efficiency is great because of that. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's just do it. I forgot to double check on the aft offset. 40 destroyers. Fast flotilla. We'll head that way. Go to times 10 speed until we get closer. There we go. Far away. Alright. Slow things down. Looks like we have dual mounts on it. For their torpedo. There's what I was afraid of with running destroyers. Alright, we can take losses. There's our second one. This one, this squadron for smoke. The torpedoes. Of course, interfering with each other. Could slow it down. Sort out the issues with steering by manually controlling 38 ships. I'm not going to do that. I have things I'm willing to do in a game, things I'm not. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're down to 36. destroyer here. One has not fired its torpedoes, and we have sunk our first destroyer. Right, let's fan out our destroyers. Some of them up ahead of the enemy squadron. They don't have smoke available, they do. Still losing one more. I think I made the correct decision going with minimal destroyers. Not completely min-max, per se, but minimal-ish. For the battle crew, putting themselves in a bad position. And now they're running. See who is in charge of all of this. Just so many squadrons, let alone destroyers. Battle cruisers faster than destroyers are. The only one that is faster. Come on, guys, move. Maneuver. You can see it. And there we go, losing another one. And there goes another one. Alright, these ones fold up ahead. Ooh, that was a direct hit. 17-inch gun. Guys ahead, see if I can get you a launch. Starting to take fire. Yep, there is one launch. And there is a different way to do this. To go do the destroyers at slow torpedoes and do more of a standoffish attrition type warfare, similar to what the Japanese intended to do in World War II. Given the accuracy and effectiveness of torpedoes at this stage in the game, I'm not too keen on doing that. I understand where people are coming from and suggesting that. Not a bad suggestion. I just don't think the game reflects reality closely enough to make that viable. Is the sense. You guys have gotten yourself all tangled up. Around a couple of broken boats. We'll come back to you. And there is no organization to this. This is chaos. putting it on AI control because me personally, I don't see this working at this point. Not with what I currently have. Yeah, we are down to I'm gonna call it. What else can we do? Another suggestion: do cruisers, but I don't think that's going to be any better. Another one was to not do the maximal, do a much smaller battleship or battle cruiser. Been suggested by several. Kind of resistant to that because of the resistance factor of the hulls. It's less. I'm starting to think that makes a significant factor, but I'm going to anyways because I think it might actually work. Rest for now. Choice is between going for the high explosive fire starting meta or trying to actually do significant penetration and use the 17-inch guns. Yes, I know I used the 18-inch guns the one time, and I got criticized because of that, because these are the Mark 1s, which is why I looked back and forth, and I did a poor job of explaining that last time. And yes, it does less penetration. I was looking to maximize the amount of damage to make the partial penetrations do more. But having done that, I agree the Mark 1 really was not worth it. In the end, that it was not helpful at all. Go for the long range accuracy. Keep the radio. Not worried about the rotation speed. Do 17-inch. They have enough deck armor where it's going to be difficult to penetrate at the ranges that we see them. So then the question is, where's the break point down here for using a smaller caliber to start fires with lyddite? I've had a lot of suggestions. Drop the accuracy malice that we're getting from having a triple. That's a minus 20%. The minus 5. I'm not resistant to that. For the fire starting strategy, I think more barrels would be more effective. If we were able to close range. I'm not sure we will be able to. Can I move structure at all? No. About as tight as I can get it. 212, two doubles. Gives us 8 barrels across 6 battle cruisers. And fit the 6s. Given how resistant to damage even things like destroyers are, I've been favoring the 6-inch guns over the 5s myself. Other question, put secondary, and if so, what size? 8-inch, like we're just gonna have the 2. Could make it a triple, but out of consideration for the accuracy malices, I'm not gonna do that. And we'll get a couple 5-inches to help. The 5-inchers won't be able to start many, if any, fires on the battleships. But they'll be effective on the cruiser and other targets. Question becomes, let's go back. Assume they have 18-inch guns. How close do we want to get? Where do we want our immunity zone to be? Let's start with 10,000 meters. This is against iron, these penetration values. The Prep Armor 3 has a 90% bonus, almost double, which is why I've selected some of the armor values I have on the other ones. But now we're paring it down, and I'm not putting a buffer in to help resist partial penetrations. But we still need something. So at 10,000 meters, we would need at least 1 inch of deck armor. And we would need 3 inches of belt. And the secondaries. Sitting at 6 battle cruisers as we currently stand. We want to extend that immunity up to 20,000 meters. Our minimums are 1.5. For horizontal armor. And then if we squeeze that down to, say, 5,000 yards, then we need 4.5 to 5 inches of belt. That pairs us down to 5 battle cruisers. I think we can throw on a lot more armor before we hit 20%. I would like to. If I can double all value, that makes me feel a lot better. Partial penetration we would be receiving. The key will be to get within 20,000 meters, stay outside of 5,000. Approaching. Where's the break point? There. I find that fairly acceptable. Got a forward offset. Back. And we've got pretty much our final weight. Okay, I'm fine with this. Oh, we'll be stripping some of that armor. Large gives us. We're not going to be able to fit a second one in there. We're just going to have to accept the loss on one. I won't have available any mates of a size I care about. No. There we go. Alright, now let's try it. All one squadron. Very good. They are east. Let's see where that. Which day? Bring us back up to 10. First hit from an 18. Waiting to be able to spot them. Second hit from a 14-inch. Alright, there we go. We are at a range 6 kilometers. Now, I think I've tested it. This battlecruiser hull does not cause crashes for me. The larger one does. percentage hit chance is awful. Here's the 18-inch. That's an acceptable hit percentage at this range. Down to 25 knots for the accuracy. I mean, we're not hitting that speed anyways due to maneuvering. Haven't started any fires. Alright, let's see if we can hit this destroyer now. Got it identified. They've already got it locked. Won't be able to see torpedoes. Alright, there's one hit. There we go, there's a second hit. "14-inch hit over pen. Our superstructure from the looks of it. Which that'll happen. Superstructure isn't really armored. Conning tower is. There's another hit. 5, a 6, an 8, and a 12. That's everything we got. One of each. There's a good hit. He's done. Oh, there's some torpedoes. Alright, they're shifting targets intelligently. There we go, that's 2 destroyers. Or donk donk. Fido took some torpedoes. Like Bravo is the lead ship now. We are at 7 kilometers. Not quite, but close enough. And that was an 18-inch That's the partial pen for 114. I can do that. Ooh, that one was not good though. 18-inch that penetrated. There we go. 2 fires. Alright, who's our current lead? Angle away. And no hits for the 18-inch. Oh, the 180. No, it's 14-inch on the other ones. It's only 18-inch heavy calibered ship. Inches doing partials. I think I'm going to detach the Fido. Continue on direction. The Bravo. Head and detach. Continue on. This relative direction. 3 of you enough fire for them in the stern. 7 kilometers. Noticing some interface slowdown too. Nope, stay focused, guys. There we go. Got some of those yellow compartments on fire. It actually has light armor. 10 inches. Some of our other designs from previous runs would have been favorable against her. I think that's enough fire. Get the Bravo Fido to shift targets to refuge. The others, sure, suffering goes down. Still, get too close. I should have done that the other way around. Alright, that should be good. Different targets to the St. Louis, which is a lot closer. Oh. Bit too close. Most of our fire has gone out, actually. Alright, we'll continue to pursue the St. Louis. Oh, yep. Fires that matter went out. If these guys' targets, which single salvo should lock them in. Yep. There's that first shot. There we go. There's a fire on the stern again. There's the refuge. Fire on the stern went out again. As soon as the suffering goes down, we just need to take out the light cruiser and we can ignore the rest. The objective is 70%. We only need to take out one of the battleships and or battlecruisers. There's a fire on the stern again. Guys, stay focused. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Fido and the Bravo to also join in. See how long the Neely lasts. The answer is not long. That should take care of it. Oh, no, the fires are going out up forward. Depends on if that's flooding in the stern takes her out. Or fall all around. And that's that. The high explosive meta wins again. I'm sad to see that, since that was fairly trivial compared to my other attempts. But it's the state of the game right now. I was trying to be different. I like to do things a little bit unorthodox. I enjoy exploring the edge cases with games, see how they work on the internals, and what works and what doesn't by just doing bizarre things. But it wasn't working out, and I didn't want to delay it too much. Fall back to the HE meta in the game right now, which the fires are way too easy to start against armored targets, is the current thinking for most of the community. And as you saw, shifting to HE, doing full Lidite, and opting for a large enough caliber to be able to start fires, because the battleships, 5-inch won't start a fire. The armor's too thick. I mean, you still will, it's just kind of rare. But that's the current meta of the game, is that HE is overpowered, AP doesn't do enough, even though I have one-shotted several ships in this series. When you look at a battle where the enemy is superior or on parity with you, not sure what they are. They seem fairly equal to me, except that there's more of them. That AP it's very difficult to get a full penetration, especially with the way armor is calculated and the penetration values of the guns work out. That's kind of the state of the game right now. And I'll keep running through the last 4 missions, and then I'll come back, circle around, and do more of like last episode, where I was, hey, let's readdress this one with a couple of the suggestions that were made. There were a lot for destroy a full fleet. So I'm sure we'll see it again in the future. But until then, I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you staying till the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think. Do appreciate those, and I look forward to trying out some of those. And I will see you next time. Take care.